Hi Aries, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. Happy New Year and welcome to January 2025. This is where we're going to discuss what is going on in the astrology this month. It is another big month and we are starting off 2025 with lots of movement. We have Mars still retrograde moving back into Cancer. The nodes of the moon will change into Pisces and Virgo. We also have Sun conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. That's going to be some really big energy that we haven't experienced probably for a long time, if ever, because we haven't had Pluto in Aquarius and we have the Sun conjunct that. So that's going to be big energy, as well as Uranus moves direct in Taurus by the end of the month. And we will have a lunar new year by the end of January. This is the year of the snake. So lots going on, Aries. If you haven't already taken a look at those December career readings, they go from mid-December to mid-January. So take a look at those as well. All right, Aries, let's go week by week. You start off that first week with the moon. That is a major arcana card, Pisces energy in reverse, as well as the sun card, Leo energy. That definitely could be pointing towards that Mars, which is going to be going back into Cancer. Second week of January, Three of Cups in the reverse, as well as the World card, another major arcana. Lots of major arcana so far, Aries. Third week of the month does find you with the Five of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Six of Pentacles, always a very welcomed card to see. And you are ending January with the Five of Cups, not always the happiest card to see. So interesting dynamic there. And lastly, you have the Judgment card. So possibly something coming to a culmination, another major arcana by the end of January. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send you a card representing the energy that you bring out of 2024. Spirit, if you can please send my Aries a card representing the energy they bring into January 2025. And look at that. You have the Devil card, and the Devil card is that energy of Capricorn. So remember, we are coming into the month under a Capricorn sun. For many of you all, this energy could have represented something back in December that had to do with either you creating goals for yourself, you needing to have concrete things that you were moving towards. But this also could have been Saturnian lessons that are being taught to you. So anywhere that Saturn falls in your chart back in December, you all could have had some conversations with yourself that's like, okay, what am I like feeling like I'm feeling chained to? Is it my job, my career? Is it my family, relationships? There's something here back in the month of December that you were really trying to get crystal clear on your goals, and Spirit is telling you January is going to be a better month to try and accomplish these goals than December. And I do think that's an important fact for most of us, because Mercury was retrograde for half of December, and so much of this will pick up once Mercury clears its retrograde shadow on January 2nd, okay? All right, Spirit, if you can send us an oracle message for my Aries for the month of January 2025. And your oracle message is harmony. So for many of you all, this is going to be the goal this month, is how to work better with people, how to work better with those that are in more of a community aspect. I'm looking at your cards and I don't see any that are truly like love related. You have this Three of Cups and this Five of Swords, which are both group dynamics. So this harmony to me is more around you trying to seek harmony this month. And I do think there could be some discord in groups of people this month just because of that Five of Swords and Three of Cups in reverse. But I do think this is going to be something that you are looking forward to reaching once you can like get past some of the silly stuff. And I just heard silly stuff. So I think that some of you all could be mixed up in conversations that are very petty, that don't even have anything to do with you. And I do think that as this month moves on, you will feel a lot better once you move into February, okay? All right, Aries, so let's go week by week. I have the dates listed below in the description box, but we start off the month January 2nd. Mercury leaves retrograde shadow. And this is a great time to create those New Year's goals that you could have. But we also have Venus entering Pisces on that same day. So around this time, be prepared. There's that Piscean energy right there with the moon card. There's something that used to be hidden that now comes to light at the beginning of January. The sun card is that Leo energy. Remember, Mars is in Leo at the top of the month, but then will retrograde even further back into Leo by the 6th. So be prepared for some type of enlightenment, possibly you working with your family, some type of happy, joyous occasion could be coming out that first week of the month. And by the time we get to the 8th, when Mercury enters Capricorn, I do think the conversations get a lot better around those Capricorn themes that we were talking about back here in December. Now that Mercury is regained speed, I do think conversations pick up. And I do think that by the time you get to the second week of January, take a look at this. I think it's interesting. You have the World card, which is all the fixed signs, and the Three of Cups, both in reverse. So this to me is looking like something needed to end, but hasn't ended with a group of people. This could be you at work. This could be you and family members, maybe something around the holidays that happened last year. You all are still not on the same page. And by the time we get to the Cancer full moon on the 13th, much of this could come to light. And you could feel like, okay, where am I going with this? Like Cancer is that more family oriented energy, but it also puts you more emotional and more vulnerable. So be careful of whoever these Three of Cups are, people that you're working with, people that are in your family or friends. Something here needs to come to an end, but you haven't been able to get to that point yet. And you're going to need to figure out probably by, let's see, the sun entering Aquarius on the 19th, whether or not this group of people is who you want to remain with the rest of the year or even just the rest of the month. Okay, that's going to be an important conversation you have with yourself. And you're trying to find this harmony. And I do think, Aries, it's not going to be hard to find it, but maybe the people around you don't want to find it. And that is what you're going to need to get clear on. Now, by the time you get to the third week of January, this is when we have Mercury and Capricorn squaring Chiron and Aries on the 21st. These could be mentally tough conversations going on. And Mercury enters Aquarius, though, on the 27th. So this could be better communication with groups of people. Someone here could be getting a gift. Someone could be receiving a raise, a promotion, accolades. Five of Swords in reverse does suggest that the groups of people that you were possibly having mental issues with back here, possibly back in December, that is clearing up for you. The Six of Pentacles is showing somewhere you are gifted or told that you'll be getting possibly more vacation time, or you're told by your mortgage company that you are approved for a loan. There's something here that groups of people used to be an issue, but now you're starting to feel better and some kind of welcome news comes in. And I do think by the time you get to let's see, the 28th, when Venus enters its retrograde shadow, just start paying attention to what happens here with relationships with groups of people, okay? Because that definitely could affect how you communicate, especially about money issues moving into February, okay? All right, so the 29th is the big day of January. We have quite a few events going on that day. We have an Aquarius new moon, which also starts the lunar new year of the snake. We also have the north node of the moon moving into Pisces and the south node into Virgo. So remember, they have been in Aries and Libra for the last 18 months. I do see here some kind of disappointment or you focusing on the negative comes up around this time. Mercury is conjunct Pluto in Aquarius on that same day. So this is something that we have not felt before, or at least not for a very long time. Mercury conjunct Pluto in Aquarius is like something needs to end, but it's probably around groups of people. This could be even bigger than you and me. It could be the collective. It could be our government. It's like something bigger in our society. And I do think that you're questioning whether or not you have made it to this goal that you've been trying to achieve. And Uranus direct in Taurus on the 30th could start helping you realize, okay, wait a minute, something just came up abruptly. Someone is, saying something about our money, our resources. Something here comes up at the end of the month, but that is not probably going to flush out until February. So I think this is a big month for everyone, Aries, but I do see here that you're kind of going back and forth between your goals, between people that you work with, or possibly your friends and family, people that you have a lifestyle with, and you're trying to figure out, are you on the right track? Are you only focusing on what's not working? I need you to really pay attention so that you can get to a place where you're comfortable trying to find harmony and moving past whatever is this angst that I think that many of you all have been working with all of these reversals. So I think this is going to be a lesson learning month, Aries. So be prepared. I think there's going to be some bumps and hiccups here, but I think by the time you move into this third and fourth week, enlightenment starts coming in, and by February you're feeling a little better. So can't wait to hear how this month goes, Aries. Drop me a comment below. I take my time and read all of them, so I appreciate each and every one of you. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series, and I'll talk to you later.